watching a lot of podcasts lately. I'm really enjoying the Pivot podcast. If y'all haven't seen it, go over and take a look at it. They don't just interview athletes, but they interview doctors, Caitlyn Jenner. So they're interviewing everybody over there. They got a story to tell that can relate to any and everybody. Took over and didn't want to split down the middle. Y'all know how those groups were back in the day? Had that lead singer. And they felt they deserved more than everybody else. And they could have just been like the Whispers. And the Whispers got 2 lead singers. But they always divided everything down the middle. Even with the one that went to jail. And he wasn't even there to sing. Y'all ain't knew that, did you?
Why not? Why not?
Kick.
Why not?
And it's your pretty lady. I need you some true competition.
Everybody shake your baby.
Why not?
Hi everyone, welcome to Why Not? It's your girl Wylondria, and I want to thank all of you for coming in today. Before we get started, please like this video, subscribe to my channel, hit that bell if you have notifications, so you can have notifications every time that I post. Please also share with everyone so my channel can grow. Go over to Tyra's BigWorldofFlavor, do the same for her. And happy day! Y'all see somebody trying to ease on here. Bright light. Y'all who say that? What movie that was on? Yeah. Bright light. But that's what this is. This bright light, and it is hot outside, y'all. Woo! Y'all, it is so hot. So before I get into this meal, I'm going to go ahead and say my grace, and then I'm going to reveal what I shall be eating. Lord, we want to thank you for this food that we're about to receive. Help it to nourish our bodies. And these words we ask in your son, Jesus' name, we pray. Amen. Let me take a sip, because y'all, I got a little in my throat. I just came in, and I stopped and picked up food because Tyra's been so graciously cooking. So I did splurge, you know, payday, you can splurge just a little tad. But yes, it's your fun lady. I'm wearing my bun, getting ready to eat my Zaxbys. I have wings and things and fries with so many sauces on the side. Yes, I did that. I did that time, y'all. I don't have my swivel board. I normally have my swivel board, but everything is in the box, and that's how it's going to be in the box. So can y'all see it? Let me see. Try not to get y'all too much of Chauncey, because you know he be trying to get into everything now, y'all. But let me do my thumbnail. He's gonna go down and eat in a minute, y'all. But how y'all doing today? Thank y'all so much for those of you who have gone to see my videos that I've been posting, my grilling video, my seafood in the bag video. Yeah, so I appreciate y'all for doing that. And I appreciate you for commenting, those that commented as well on those videos. And y'all, please keep Dr. B in your prayers. She is in the hospital. She's good spirits, but she is in the hospital. Y'all keep her in your prayers. Y'all know she's the biggest supporter of YouTubers, period. And she's a sweetheart. She say what she got to say. She mean it, but believe you me, she really does care. All right, y'all. So what shall we do first? Y'all want to fry? Yes, y'all want to fry. Here you go. That little light. There we go. Y'all, I did it. I did it. I should have told them extra sauce. I actually have the sweet and spicy wings with my wings and things. And of course, you know, it comes with the tenders, fries, the Zax sauce, and ranch. I should have told them extra wet. Yeah, he gonna eat now. I should have told them extra wet. Yep. For my sauce, so I could dip my my fries in it. Because I love the little sweet and spicy sauce. What y'all normally get when y'all go to Zaxbys? Y'all, I hadn't watched much of anything. I was a little disappointed that the Housewives did not come on. They said because it was Labor Day. Labor Day on Monday. Housewives scheduled to come on Sundays. They still could have came on. What you got, Chauncey? What you got? Oh, go ahead. Eat your snack. I'm sorry. You go ahead. Y'all, I would give him a piece of CHICKEN. I can't say the word now. You know what I'm talking about. But then he'll stay in my face. So I can't do it. Can't do it. But y'all normally make a sandwich with y'all tender. Somebody didn't used to eat their tenders, but then they started eating them. They know they ain't never eat their tenders before.
Tenders? I do eat my tenders.
I mean the sauce. No, the bread, the toast. That's what I meant, the toast. See, the tenders and toast, both of them start with a T. That what threw me off.
Oh, no.
It threw me off, y'all. It threw me off. Don't do me. Don't do me. Yeah, y'all, first bite. First bite of this good tender sandwich. Yeah, he went and got him a snack. Y'all, if y'all have a pet, and you give your pet a snack, do they place it throughout the house? I don't know why he does that. He places them, then he go back and get them and bring them back in front of you. You looking like, what you got? What you got? You worried. That him? That him? Listen. That ain't even me. That him smacking. Guess he done been around me too long now. And he normally don't eat until you eat.
He eating?
His snack.
He got a greenie over here before. Is that what he eating?
It's one of the other snacks.
No, the greenie's in the couch.
Yeah, I done gave him eye contact. I wasn't supposed to give him no eye contact. You got to do the dogs just like you do your people. Give them eye contact. They want to talk. Want to sit, socialize. Want to stare back at you. Don't give them eye contact. They won't look. But y'all, I've actually, with YouTube, me and YouTube, I've been watching a lot of podcasts lately. I'm really enjoying the Pivot podcast. If y'all haven't seen it, go over and take a look at it. They don't just interview athletes, but they interview doctors, Caitlyn Jenner. So they're interviewing everybody over there. They got a story to tell that can relate to any and everybody. And it's Shannon Sharp. Shannon Sharp got his own podcast, Club Shay Shay. That one's good too. I don't mind watching him. He's just so loud. Do y'all think Shannon Sharp loud? He real loud. He just talks so loud. And I was watching the his very first podcast. I'm gonna get back to the pivot. Look, I was watching his very first podcast with his brother, Sterling Sharp, who graduated from USC, who went to USC, and he played professional football as well, which he still lives here in Columbia. And they were telling the story, you better move. They were telling the story of how they grew up in Georgia, and how they didn't have much, how they put in tobacco, selling peas, how to make their little change to go to the store. And I can relate. Because when I tell people that I used to do the same thing, I put in tobacco. And they said it's amazed that they've never been bitten by a snake or anything, because you go and get the tobacco and a big old snake right there. You ain't from the South, you don't know about that. You don't know. Because I remember taking one of my friends home from college. She's from New York. We passing by the tobacco. Because we're on the back road. We passed by the tobacco. I said, you know what that is? She said, yeah. It's a collar. I said, girl, no. A collar. I'm drinking cherry coke. But they were just basically talking about their childhood and how hard they worked and how they were so close. They're so close because it's them two and a sister. They were raised by their grandparents. They're talking about the dirt road that they eventually paved, that they lived on. Yeah, so go get your own food now. Okay, now go. Move now, off. Y'all, he sniffs so hard. I knew he'd blow. That really ain't wanting to happen. Now I know you're just being mean. And he does it. Stop it! Stop! Chauncey, go. I'm gonna give you an elbow now. But the pivot is as Fred, Shannon, and RC used to play with the Steelers. He's also a commentator. What is his name? He's a commentator with the I don't know if it's ESPN or whatever. Fred used to play for Jaguars. He played his whole career at Jaguars. And Shannon played for the Dolphins. If you ever watched I Am Athlete, that's where Fred and Shannon were. But I've watched both. To me, the pivot is more informative. It's more enlightening and more personable, in my opinion. Because it doesn't seem scripted at all. The guests that they have on there share their knowledge. They ask them questions and let them know, you know, this is a podcast. And say they don't edit. I know they edit a little bit. You got to edit a little bit. Because it ain't live, so you edit it. But intro, outro, you take out one little glitch. You see one little glitch? That's edit. Sorry. But they're really good. They traveling. Where I Am Athlete, they didn't travel. And from my understanding, it was a little discrepancy over there with the plan of, all of them had the plan to do it during COVID. They started it, but they didn't sit down and discuss things as a team, as a group, as a team going into it. So I don't know if it was who had the first idea. Pretty much took over and didn't want to split down the middle. Y'all know how those groups were back in the day? Had that lead singer. And they felt they deserved more than everybody else. And they could just been like the Whispers. And the Whispers got two lead singers. But they always divided everything down the middle. Even with the one that went to jail. And he wasn't even there to sing. Y'all ain't knew that, did you? But, so, Shannon and Fred called up RC. Y'all, they're going to come to me. Y'all know how I am with names. And they're doing great. I'm truly enjoying them. I think I watched every single one. The interview, I see my top 5 interviews so far with the pivot. Tyra. I don't know. Look up the pivot and see who those on YouTube. I just need RC name. The Pivot podcast on YouTube. Yeah, I'm getting a little help. So Fred, he actually is pretty laid back. He listens and then he chimes in. Shannon is the wild card. And RC is the one that keep order. Okay. My top while Tyra, my secretary, while Tyra look at that information for me, I'm gonna tell y'all my top interviews so far. Okay, not in a particular order. My top 5, I would say Marshawn Lynch, because, huh?
Whose name?
RC. There's 3 of them. Ryan. I don't know his last name, but his first name is Ryan.
That's all you needed?
Yeah. Yeah. So I would say Marshawn Lynch, because with his interview, and we know how a lot of people perceived him because he didn't want to do interviews at the end of football games, and how they try to make him do interviews, so he got up there and said one little sentence, wanting to find him and all this foolishness. I'm like, if the man ain't want to talk, he ain't got to talk. It shouldn't be mandatory for nobody to talk anyhow. Are you paying them extra for them to give an interview? Or are they just getting paid to play football? He already earned his salary on the football field. Now, this is my opinion. He already earned his salary on the football field. So why he got to do your PR person's job? And I know it might help him with endorsements, but he ain't need their help. He got his endorsements on his own. And you could have had him 2 rings if somebody ain't through the game, in my opinion. You knew he'll beast mode the ball. Either side was paid off, or they was hating and they wanted beast mode to start again. That's just my opinion. Okay, the next one is Warren Sapp. Every time I say Sapp, I be thinking about Marvin Sapp, but it's not Warren Sapp, it's Warren Sapp. Sapp used to play for, if I'm not mistaken, it's the Steelers. I just love his energy. On that interview, they were talking a lot about CTE, which is, the condition that most athletes, well, football players, are diagnosed with after they pass, because there's really no diagnosis while they're alive. They can't do it until they pass, which is scan their brain, which is basically what they said. The guy from the Patriots, Hernandez, I don't know, huh? Yeah, that's what they said he had, was his condition, and why he was behaving the way he was behaving. But I enjoy that, and I enjoy his story about how he fished and how knowledgeable he is about football. It is beautiful to me when somebody can play the sport and can teach the sport and coach the sport. And they asked him, why is he not a commentator? Because sometimes when somebody just speaks fluently from their heart, they don't want people like that, because I guess they're scared they might say any and everything. So that's, in my opinion, why he's not commentating. But then too, he said he didn't really want to, because he got his own time. I don't blame him. The next one, Shaq. Shaq is so accomplished, so intelligent, and such a clown. But his interview was excellent too, in my opinion, because he spoke on his marriage, him when he didn't do what he was supposed to do, and how he said what he say and he stick by it. Only way he gonna apologize is if his mama called him and said what you said was wrong. Because he said she ain't gonna stand wrong. Right. So I love that one. Let me see. Stephen A. Smith. I was shocked by that one. I was just kind of like being nosy with that one. I kind of like didn't want to see it, but I started to enjoy it because of how real he was. And with the pivot, to me, they show you the other side of the actual athlete. in my opinion. Because we perceive them as one way because that's how the media has put them out there. But they're sitting down with them digging deep. And we're getting to know them better. As well as Fred, Channing, and RC as well. And I'll say the fifth one. Actually, is Antonio Brown.
Get off of me.
And the reason why I like that one is because it's Antonio, and it was a toss-up between Antonio and I think his name is Victor. He used to play basketball. And that's all he want to do is play ball. That's all he want to do is play ball. But the point is, we saw how he's hurt. We saw how Antonio is hurt. But they're very intelligent. They're extremely intelligent. But you know how some people have those rough edges and they feel there's nobody that they can turn to? Because you don't want nobody talking about it. They don't want to hear what nobody got to say. Negative. So with them, I think with those, I mean, they have more interviews now of other people. There are a lot of good interviews in there. Not Hulk Hogan, but Ricky, what his name? Move. What his name? Ric Flair. That was a good one too. So y'all go and check out
Did you just try to distract me?
Pivot Podcast. Okay? Comment and share them out. They're doing great. The thing, I don't think they've had this going maybe 6 or 7 months. And they've done a lot. They've spoken to a lot of people.
Please get out of my
Traveled a lot of places. And providing great information.
Move.
Mental health. Life after football. Entrepreneurship. I mean, even Mayweather. Too late. I'm good. Now she trying to give me her little boiled up bread. Her little bread bad.
Oh, my bread look nasty.
Chelsea,
No.
Terrell Owen, I was expecting him to cry. No, he cry all the time. Look.
Now when I click,
I'm waiting on Prime. They got to do Prime time. Prime probably won't get paid. And y'all, they don't pay nobody for these interviews. And nobody getting paid. You know how you sit down for Oprah or Dr. Phil? Ain't none of that. You call them, ask them if they want to do it. Sometimes the individuals have called the pivot to ask them to be on there. So they got a lot more good things coming up. So when y'all go out and check them out, let me know what y'all think. I'm not even gonna ask you to do a comparison, cause that wouldn't be fair to I Am Athlete.
they don't put no sauce on these.
Yeah, mine's saucy.
No.
But y'all, I'm not gonna hold y'all long. I done talked to y'all about what I've been doing. I ain't even finished, y'all. That's basically what I've been doing, is watching the pivot, watching casino, because I can't go. So I just watch people win now. And just do my videos. I go out and I support other people by liking and watching their videos. But the bulk of my time, even though I do mukbangs and reviews, I'm just doing it because I love it. My wise pearls keep me going. And it's just something I love to do.
Love to talk.
I do love to talk. I love to do it, so. Thank y'all again. Please remember to like this video, subscribe to my channel, hit that bell so you get notifications every time I post. Please also share with everyone so my channel can grow. And go over to Tyra's Big World of Flavor, do the same for her. And why not? Go over and watch the pivot and come back and tell me what you think. Why not?
kick. Hey.
Why not? And it's your pretty lady. I need me some true competition.
Everybody shake your baby.
Why not?